things are heating up. Goku's on the floor, losing energy. We are in a bad situation. Welcome on back to Dragon Ball Z Kai. My name is Taylor.
Hi, my name is Karlii.
And we are diving right back onto the action. It's not looking good.
No, it is not. He needs that antidote, but as you pointed out last episode, how? Like, there's not enough time for somebody to fly, get the antidote, and come back.
Yep, at least in terms of what we're seeing, you know, it doesn't seem, maybe if Goku wasn't the one on the ground, he could teleport, get it real quick.
Yeah.
But he's the only one that can teleport as far as we know, so.
Yeah, and then Piccolo got shot again, which
Yeah.
is like,
His favorite thing to do.
that's gotta be in abridged. Like, they gotta be making fun of that in abridged.
Yeah, I'm excited for us to keep going.
Yeah.
If you don't know, we're watching Abridged on our channel as well, and we're quite a bit ahead on the Patreon there too, but it's been pretty fun to see the characters in a little bit different of a light and
Yeah.
have them be a little bit more, I don't know, fun with it, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Kind of how I see them, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get on into it, I just want to remind you guys that if you do not have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. I'm never gonna fake a reaction. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend Goku's God and he can do no wrong. And you guys have a problem with that, and I have a problem with you ruining this series for me. So keep your mouth shut, or get blocked, or get railed. We will just let you know what we're thinking. If you're not gonna hold back, we're not either. So get ready.
All right, here we go. You heard her. Dragon Ball Z Kai, episode 61.
No painted scrap heap steals my thunder. The pleasure of vanquishing Kakarot belongs to me.
Those are some good lines. No painted scrap heap gets to steal my thunder.
I had it all worked out. I put on a ridiculous act to set up an opening to rescue Goku.
Huh.
Vegeta was to come in and ruin everything. In the first place, what were you thinking?
Yeah, Gohan.
You had to suspect that something was affecting your body, but like a fool, you still pushed yourself to your limits. I think you're trying to die just to get out of our rematch. Idiot.
Manhandled.
Goku, is he okay? Come on, man. Stay with us. Now one of you take the little rag doll back home and shove that miracle cure.
The little rag doll.
No, let me go. I'm no good here. At least this way I'll be doing something useful, right? If this
He just admitted that he's less useful than a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
be on the safe side. Yeah, good idea.
Look at Gohan's face.
Yeah.
It's so turned.
Just hold on, guys. Me and Goku will be back before you can even blink.
Point in giving chase. We will save the best course for last. His canny little friends can whet our appetite for the feast. Now that Vegeta's joined us, I'm sure things...
Okay, the lines in this episode are actually kind of popping off.
The lines?
The scriptwriter for this really was like, we're gonna make these some epic lines.
Yep. A lot of them are straight out of the manga.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, Yajirobe's good with kids?
Oh, it's crying.
This is
Oh, it
Pete.
peed. Oh my god, it peed on his face.
Okay, small
His arms are still up there.
diapers. Guess I can be all
Oh, he's
spineless
wiping his
and
face.
improvise. But with what? There. This ought to keep you dry. Thank you for loaning us your scarf. Little Trunks and I really appreciate it.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Patience, Spa. Come on, where do you think? I dragged myself here to see some androids, and that is precisely what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna bring my baby into the thick of it.
Brave the danger all by themselves? How gallant.
Or,
Aw, you're not scared.
let's not take a page from Goku's book and let's be better parents.
They're all a little crazy out there.
Yeah.
Stop procrastinating.
His scarf was red. Why is
good
it?
catch. I was literally thinking the same thing.
Inconsistent.
You're gonna pull through, buddy. You haven't seen the last of us.
I can't believe the androids are just letting him fly away with Goku. They
Yeah.
wanted to get rid of Goku.
Yeah, but did you hear him? He said we're gonna save the main course for last.
Yeah, I heard that, but I can't believe they're just letting him. Like, what?
I mean, not to be panicky or anything, but if what that kid from the future said about Goku's heart condition turned out to be true, androids will probably happen as well. If If anything has tipped the scales here, it certainly doesn't feel like it's been in our favor.
So what? These guys are ruthless. They'll start torching the whole planet if we walk away.
Don't worry, we'll stop them when Goku's back on his feet again.
There's no reason to assume that the future's decided to the last decent margin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
True.
none of those repercussions have made peace creeps any less terrifying.
Number 20. Permission request.
Android 20.
Your energy twice what it was. You want seconds? But in exchange, I alone will have the remaining 4.
Is that Greg Ayers?
I don't know.
What a shame.
Shiny.
As tough as you'd like to believe. It's easy enough to tell from the few moves I've seen that all anyone need do is avoid the node on your palm.
Your analysis is premature. You see, my knowledge of your combat skills is exhaustive.
Funny. I seem to recall Kakarot being fed the same exact line right before he transformed. One doesn't predict or calculate power like ours.
One does not simply walk into Modal. You may not be able to go Super Saiyan, but you can do whatever the fuck you're doing right now. Nah, I don't like it. Oh! No. You're getting there. But you're not pure of heart yet. What? How can he do it? Oh, because Trunks made him pure of heart because now he's a daddy?
Do androids feel fear?
Okay, so he can do it. But we don't get the backstory as to how?
Remotely possible! I thought this was supposed to be a level a Saiyan could only reach if he was totally pure of heart, like Goku!
Believe me, my heart is exceptionally pure.
The way you said that makes me think it is not.
Know how single-mindedly I dedicated myself
Is a loophole.
to becoming stronger.
Here's your backstory.
He's practicing on...
He literally flew to like an asteroid
Yeah.
and is just practicing out in different planets.
Painfully clear. What? Can't I surpass Kakarot? When I truly owned the self-hatred that realization brought, the Super Saiyan within me erupted to life.
So you can be pure evil, too, and be a Super Saiyan?
The heart just has to be pure something.
My time was at hand. The time to reclaim my throne as Prince of Saiyans.
Enough of this delusional nonsense. You still grossly overestimate your own abilities. Make him suffer the same fate as Goku.
His lasers made a right turn!
Or were they deflected by his aura?
Huh. He made him take a step back, but I think Vegeta was letting that happen.
In this state, I'm apt to get what you might call a bit overzealous. Huh. And patience wasn't a virtue of mine to begin with. A lucky break for you.
Holy shit, he is pure evil.
Uh-oh. He don't got no heart virus.
He's always been strong. We're just getting started.
Data modeling calculations.
Lost his hat. Not the pointy hat.
Seem to be sturdily built. I'll give you that much. Now, was that blood or oil?
Sturdily built is just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good question. Is that blood or oil?
Mm-hmm.
And thus the terraforming begins.
They've terraformed Earth a lot of times so far.
He's already partially buried. Just finished the job. Oh.
I have you now, and I won't let you go until your energy is completely drained.
That does not sound like Greg Ayers.
You want.
What's happening?
You cannot escape.
He's not even reacting.
He's looking at the other android.
Don't say. Well then. Focus on keeping your grip.
Smish.
Stockpile of reserve strength.
You cannot escape.
If only he was a little taller. Big brain. Big brain.
Uh-oh.
How you gonna sucky suck now?
Yeah, where's the good sucky suck now exactly? Good point.
This is the little power sapping node in question.
Oh, he didn't say the power sucky node. That would have been good.
It would have. Yeah, Andy can't fight back.
For an android.
At least not very well. Nope. Yeah, good luck climbing without hands. Oh, hey, he got it.
Once the fat one's marked off my list, you're next.
Okay, he's having fun with this.
He's having a little bit of fun. That's Vegeta's MO.
Oh my god, the ego. Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack! Like, come on, dog. You ain't need to announce your attacks. Goodbye. That was pretty easy for him. Yeah. That was pretty easy for him. And here I was thinking that Trunks had changed him. Becoming a father had changed him.
That was hopeful.
It was
I
hopeful.
appreciate you for that one.
But I should have known Saiyans have one thing on their mind at all times.
Vegeta does specifically.
And it's not their kid. Who do I think is the better dad between the two of them? Don't know. Probably Goku.
Oh, I don't know, Mama. Let's get closer.
Yeah,
Most people would start heading the opposite way.
Yeah, well, I'm
exactly.
not one of those people, am I?
Take it over. Turn us around before somebody gets hurt.
I'm the pirate of the space.
Baby's crying now. You ain't got no head, Lieutenant Dan.
It's possible our data model was a bit premature.
You think?
Yeah.
Fact, though, nothing more. You will not prevail.
And for a very rude awakening.
Yeah.
My power is a little low, thanks to your former cohort. Now would be the ideal time to make a move against me.
I don't think Android 20 is as,
Fight me. What
hasty.
sort of tactic is
He's what?
this?
I don't think Android 20 is as hasty.
Coward.
Mock and cajole me to your savage little heart's content. However strong you are, we androids are infinitely more so.
The shit talk is real.
Shitok has been good in this episode.
Don't let him hide.
Every once in a while it pops off. It seems Vegeta has the best shit talking lines.
Wasting time. Do you want me to stop him or not?
Yeah, you kind of gotta do it, dude.
If you think I should. Here.
Yum, 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 yum.
You kids run along home to your milk and cookies if you want. Just stay.
He's such a shit talker.
I fucking love it.
Sacrificed a significant amount of energy to win the fight. But he knew he had to draw the android in close. He removed the nodes on its palm so he could follow it up with a power blast and wipe him out. The other one had taken the bait and responded to his goading. Vegeta almost certainly would have lost, but he played the situation to perfection and
He bluffed it.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it. Does not bode well for the rematch between Vegeta and Goku.
sure anyone could beat him. Even Goku.
I'm not about to trust my fate to him. I'm going out there myself.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
I'm not staying
You
behind.
can help us track the android, but I forbid you from fighting him. He'll be hiding somewhere among the rocks to ambush us. And he won't be giving off any sort of energy for us to hone in on.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to track him.
Stay vigilant.
Right.
Let's go.
How tall do we think Piccolo is?
He's gotta be like 6'3", 6'4",
I was
6'5",
thinking-
6'6".
I was thinking like 7 foot.
I don't know if he's that. He might be.
Is this hasty retreat?
But he's not that much taller than Goku, and I feel like Goku's only like 6 foot.
If they hope to put a stop to the evil android schemes and spare the Earth from the nightmarish future that Trunks predicted. The hunt is on. Next, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I don't know. I think Vegeta, honestly, if he can just outsmart the android, he'll be fine. And it doesn't seem like they're all that crazy intelligent. Let me put my theories hat on.
Ooh, the theories hat, courtesy of one of our patrons.
Yes.
Thank you, Wally.
So I don't think the androids at their base are very powerful. They said that Goku was within their parameters, even at his Super Saiyan state. But I have to wonder if that was including the energy they were anticipating being able to siphon from the Saiyans.
Think about that.
Yeah, so I don't think at their base currently they are strong enough to take on Goku and Vegeta. I think that come the actual time to fight, I think as long as Vegeta can not let his pride and his ego get in the way of his brain and his combat prowess, he'll be able to win. But I think that Vegeta's downfall is literally his pride.
Yeah. It is interesting because it seems like it helps him and it hurts him so far. Like,
right.
It helped him when he was bluffing against Android 20 because he did lose a lot of power when Android 19 was sucking him, and he needed that Senzu bean to kind of keep going. But yeah, I mean, he also is of the mindset that no one can beat him, and that has gotten him some bad situations before.
Right, and intentionally it makes him careless when he thinks he's got the upper hand. Like, he may start off not super confident, but then when he thinks he's got the upper hand is when he actually ends up losing the upper hand.
Yeah.
So as long as he can keep his wits about him, he'll be good. The twist that I did not expect is that you could be pure evil. You just have to be pure something.
Yeah, he says he was pure evil, and his drive, his single-minded drive to beat Goku was what pushed him over the edge. And he said, there was a line, he said, like, my single-minded anger at my own incompetence or something like that.
His limits.
Like, he was at his lowest. That was when, like, his entire being was focused on hating himself. And that was when he unlocked it. Because up until that point, it was like he never hated himself. He was always like, I'm the best. I'm, the gift to the cosmos.
Yeah.
And then when he turned that completely on the head, that was when he was able to kind of unlock
That's going to be hard to maintain, though, because now that he's able to become Super Saiyan, I bet he's going to start loving himself again. Like, wouldn't that get in the way of his ability to become Super Saiyan? Like, his increased competence, he was at that low, and now he is not.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he talked a little bit about it, but like, he was saying that, well, Goku was saying when he was explaining how he mastered Super Saiyan, when he was talking to Trunks back a couple episodes ago, that, like, it took him a little bit, but he eventually learned how to kind of trigger that emotion within him that allowed him to turn into a Super Saiyan while maintaining that control. Like, the first time Goku went Super Saiyan, it was like out of pure rage.
Yeah.
And same thing with Vegeta, it was pure rage at himself for being and hating himself. They both just were so, and that was the first time they turned. But then through, like, training, they were able to kind of get that, like, lock down that emotion and be able to actually do it.
Be able to flip that switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Anyway, that's all the theories I got.
I love the theories, Cap. I love it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, just want to see some of the differences. We're going to be taking a look at some of the differences in speeches because the speeches are very different.
Yeah.
Kai is very, like, close to the manga, how it was originally written, but
Dragon Ball Z probably took some liberties that in cases like this improved it, and then in other cases probably degraded the quality a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
or changed it. Like, Vegeta is known for having a lot of speeches in OG that add a lot.
Yeah.
But, like, for instance, the Goku speech, which we haven't taken a look at yet, he's much more of a Super Saiyan character. I mean, a Superman character, which isn't how he is in the original manga. But in OG DBZ, he was made to be more of Superman. So.
Yeah. And in OG DBZ, he can, like, do no wrong according to our comment section, and.
Yeah, he's very much just a Superman. Like, he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
But that's it for me. You got anything else?
No, that's it for me. Just a reminder to be kind in the comments. You want people to enjoy something that you love. So taking away from that experience is doing the fandom and the series no good. It's not helpful to anybody. But thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate all your support. The comments are overwhelmingly positive. It's just a few people every single episode that kind of ruin it. So
yeah, don't be that person.
Don't be that person. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
All right, we're gonna see you in the next one. Peace.